But the voice note there said that the biggest challenge will be Manchester City and Arsenal. On Arsenal, they were the closest challengers last season. They've strengthened in attack. Noni Madueke has come in, but of course Viktor Gyökeres, that number 9, they've strengthened elsewhere as well, like Mendy, for instance, in their central midfield. Will those signings be enough to maybe take them above Liverpool?
I think the biggest one has been highlighted, and it's Gyökeres, because he's come in and it's what Arsenal have been crying out for a while. Everybody's been saying if they get a number 9 in, then that can take them over the line to win the title. But there's pressure on them. Noni Madueke moving from Chelsea to Arsenal. It'd be interesting to see how he fits into the dynamic. And Mendy in midfield, does that free up Odegaard and Rice going forward? The Arsenal have still got the gap to make up. Yes, they finished second the last 2 years. They've still got a gap to make up to get across the line. And with their number 9, maybe they can do it this year. Who knows? Yeah, they've also at the back, Christian Mosquera has come in, Kepa Arrizabalaga has come in. You'd imagine to challenge David Raya. Christian Norgard brings experience in midfield, along with Mendy as well. So that's Arsenal. But Manchester City.
When did you first become aware of Viktor and his potential? Because next door at Watford, there's a few people who say he was the best player that they encountered in the Championship 2 years ago. Was he already on your radar then?
Yeah, he's been in the radar and the scouting department for a long time as well. But the reality as well is that you have to have a place and an available place in the team. And now the time has come. He was available, and we decided to bring him. And he decided that the best option for him was Arsenal.
Was he always your number 1 choice to be your marquee signing, if you like, up front this summer? Was Arsenal were linked with 2 or 3 other players, but was Gyökeres always your first choice?
We've done the process like we always do, to analyse every single option. It's not only about as well what we like about the player, it's many aspects that have to at the end come together, and we're extremely happy that is Viktor.
And is Old Trafford a perfect stage for him to show what he can do? This is his first Premier League game in this country.
I think Arsenal is the perfect stage for him to show what he can do for the team, and he's got incredible teammates around him to make sure that he fulfills that.
Can I just add one more? As people have said, on paper it's a difficult start, and as you said, you've got to play everybody twice at some stage of the season. But in a couple of recent seasons where you've been top of the league after a few games with what some people regard as favourable fixtures, if you're right up there after your first half dozen games against Man United, Liverpool, City, after your difficult start, will that give you more conviction than ever that this is the year you are equipped to win the title?
That will help for sure, and it will create the right atmosphere, the right confidence around the team, and then we'll say still 32 games to play. And that's a long marathon to play. So let's go step by step, make sure that we do what we have to do at Old Trafford to earn the right to win the game. Thank you.
Mikel, in terms of Viktor, how much of an advantage is it that he's played in English football before? Because often we see strikers come to this country, sometimes struggle with the physicality. Does it make a difference that he's been in the Championship and obviously been at Brighton before that?
Well, I think it helps once you have lived in the country and experience and understand the culture, the passion, the style of play, the demands that they put in on that pitch, the intensity, the referees. It's a lot of things that is great to experience before. Then he's going away to a different league, adapted to that, been very, very prolific. And you just tell, look at his body language, the way he talks, the way he carries himself. He's a really confident boy, and I'm sure he will be very, very good for us.
When you spoke to
Well, Martin has got hundreds of qualities, and everybody that has come across to him, he will notice them very quickly. The biggest one is that to be named captain, to be respected and especially admired by somebody, he doesn't need to open his mouth. That's a massive quality. A lot of people talks and shouts and this, and then when you close the door, they do something very different. Martin doesn't need to open his mouth, and everybody will go, he's my captain, I want him to represent, I trust him 100%, he's the guy I want to have next to me. That says it all, in my opinion.
Mikel Arteta has expressed his full confidence in new signing Viktor Gyökeres, insisting the Swedish striker is fully prepared to embrace the demands of Premier League football. The Arsenal boss highlighted Gyökeres' hunger, mentality, and ability to adapt quickly, qualities he believes will make the forward an immediate threat to opponents. With the season about to begin, Arteta is certain that Gyökeres will not shy away from the spotlight, but instead use it to showcase his talent on England's biggest stage. Arsenal's first test is a blockbuster clash at Old Trafford, and Gyökeres is expected to play a key role in leading the line. Fans are eager to see how the powerful striker handles the pressure of such a high-profile opener, and Arteta has made it clear that his new frontman is more than ready for the challenge. With his pace, strength, and lethal finishing, Gyökeres has all the tools to make an instant impact and kickstart his Arsenal career in dramatic fashion.